Pisces, and welcome to your love reading for February 2018. I do the ones for singles separately. So these are particularly for you and a significant other. Both these cards represent you and the other person that you're involved with, and the outcome cards, okay? So it seems to me, Pisces, what's going on here is you start February in a really, really strong foundation, okay? There's a lot of new beginnings, there's a lot of new energy, but during February, you and your partner are going to go into a phase of a little bit of confusion, okay? You've got a 7 and they've got a 7, so it sort of represents emotionally going into a bit of a state of confusion, okay? I'm going to start right at the beginning now. So the Judgment card represents how you view your partner. The Judgment card is about second chances, wiping the slate clean. It's also about that state of gratitude, Pisces. So when the Judgment card appears, sometimes it asks us to give gratitude for what we have. Sometimes it represents, because nothing in life is perfect, I think we all get that. But when the Judgment card appears in the deck, we are receiving a hit of divine energy, basically, okay? And the way to increase this energy and to increase our vibration is always gratitude. It's about wiping the slate clean, starting again, and being in this really positive note. Now, I would say your partner feels exactly the same, and they've got the Two of Cups, which is the soulmate card. So it's absolutely fantastic foundation in February. We then lose it a little bit, so I'm going to choose another card for you. You go into the Seven of Swords, which is sometimes a sense of being tricked. Sometimes the Seven of Swords is called the betrayal card, feeling that something's going on behind our back. Sometimes we are looking behind us at a relationship we've left behind, Pisces, so we're not fully in the present moment. Okay, it's a Swords card, which means it's a state of mind, and quite often the Swords cards rob us of our peace because we're a little bit haunted by either stories of the past or feeling a little bit unsure about what's going on in the present. Now your partner has got the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups I call the brain fog card. So there's a little bit of confusion here about what's going on. Okay, now what's connecting the both of you is the Six of Discs. So the Six of Discs is a healing card, or it's got the potential to be a healing card. Because it's a discs element, it's all about authenticity, reaching out and towards the other person. Sometimes these scales need to be weighed up, okay? Because there's a sense maybe of, there's a little bit of imbalance between yous, okay? Because you're the Seven of Swords, because also with this card, this is a guy standing on a threshold and unsure whether to go forward or to look back for these swords he's left behind. So you might be in some strange transition, Pisces, okay? Now what I want to say before we start is we're going into Pisces season towards the end of February. Before Pisces season, you're in your 12th house, which means a lot of your energies are quite buried, okay? So you're having this, what they call is the reset button before your new year begins. So the first half of February might not be the easiest, okay? Now this happens to every sign before we go into their birth month. And there's sort of a sense of you not being sure, Pisces, where to go forward, to go back for these Two of Swords. It's a little bit of mentally being stuck in your mind. This is probably what's putting your partner into the Seven of Cups, or your partner is very vague, which is making you feel a bit unsure about the way forward. The answer is always authenticity. The discards represent being authentic. So maybe there needs to be a conversation here, so the scales can be more balanced out between you. A leveling out needs to happen. Now, let me look at your outcome and I'll pull you another card. First of all, the Nine of Wands, which is still quite, the two of you are both being quite guarded with each other. In my other decks, he wears a bandage. It's my PSD card. You hurt me before, so I'm not going to get hurt again. It's like separate camps. And then the High Priestess comes in. So as a sense of the two of you being a little bit in your own world, Pisces. Okay, so I'm going to pull you another card. I'm trying to find my major only deck, but I can't seem to find it. If you give me a minute, I'll find it, Pisces. Because you've got a little bit of a... I mean, this is classic, the month before your birthday. Because when things in the 12th house are hidden, there's a lot of subconscious clearing that has to happen. So you're clearing the past to begin your new astrological year. Okay? So the major arcana you pull... Okay, now two have appeared. First of all, the Sun card, and then the Hermit. Okay, so the Hermit I get. There's a sense of the two of you being in your own separate camps, Pisces, okay? It happens. It doesn't mean to say it's the end, because the ocean goes in and the ocean goes out again. It's just a cycle of life. But then the Sun card, which is basically saying just what I just said. It's just part of the cycle that you're involved in. We don't have to make something tragic, and we don't have to give it any more energy. The key to this situation is authentic dialogue. To clear whatever is hidden between you and whatever needs to be said, okay? Quite an interesting reading, Pisces. I'm not sure quite what else to say here. I mean, it's one of these things, if you're a bit lost and a little bit confused, probably a private tarot reading is what you need. If not, trust the Sun card. So trust that when we move into the end of February and March, your Sun will come out again, and the boundaries between the two of you will start to melt, because that's all you can do. And all relationships go through cycles, Pisces, okay? I'll speak to you later. Bye.